Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Miami Heat with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But my support system kept me from trouble and just locked in. Brian?
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Tate and Smith at the forward spots. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. And it's Şengün in at center, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Green finds Tate. Here's Smith. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Here's Porter. And too long on the shot. Pass to Strus. Back to Butler. And here's Strus. Lowry outside. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Houston. For 3, Lowry. They get it again. And the big finish by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Butler.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And he knocks down the first one. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Smith. The 3-ball. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Porter. The Heat making their last shot. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. But on Martin, when you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. BA, KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Jared Sevens checked in for Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Martin. Tyler Heroes checked in for Strus. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Gordon And another miss by Houston. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Butler. Hero outside. Inside. 54 seconds left in the first. Gordon can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Butler off the drive.
Driving in, Butler makes excellent use of his speed there, catching the defense off guard.
The Rockets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Gordon outside. Here's Garuba. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Hero. Gordon pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Matthews. Outside Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Butler. This one for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter.
They are here, the one and only.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And it's Green missing. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Rockets trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Green. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Hero. And the layup is good off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Houston calls timeout.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Christopher, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Miami with a change here too. Martin's checked in. Here's Christopher. Back to Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Here's Christopher. Outside, Green. Back to Christopher. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Green with the ball. 12 feet. The shot comes out. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Assisted.
Woo!
Caleb
Defensively,
Martin.
you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Hero. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Christopher. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Martin. Knocks down the triple. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Fast break Miami. Hero outside. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Heat out in front, leading by 17. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind me. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Green is the 2 with Tate at the 3. And it's Porter in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Tate. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 3, Smith. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Şengün against Adebayo. Şengün passes to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in offensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
So it's the Rockets now. The Heat making their last shot. To the left side wing. Pass to Tate. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here we go, all alone. For 3, Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Lowry's got 6.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Matthews. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Heat on offense. They've scored 10 straight. Martin against Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And Oladipo with the bucket on the assist by Butler. He's got 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Miami. Here's Matthews. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Oladipo outside. Butler against Martin. And again, Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 15 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Matthews. 26 seconds left in the third quarter here. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Now Butler. He's got 15. And here's Oladipo. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Duncan Robinson. Max Strus is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Haslam in at the 4. And he gets that one.
Assist from Duncan Robinson.
Well, the Rockets shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Christopher. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's your 7. Robinson on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. The Rockets on offense. Robinson defending. Pass to Christopher. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Going inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Christopher. Now here's Washington. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Haslam. Pass to Vincent. From downtown. Fires in the triple. Vincent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
2 minutes
Washington outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Garuba. Defended by Dedmon. Here's Garuba. Back to Washington. Clock at 6. Pass to Harkless. They need this. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Miami ball. Checking in for the Heat, Jovic.
The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Back to Vincent. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. On defense, the Heat. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Christopher. Robinson defending.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. The Rockets on offense. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one good.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Garuba. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
From deep. Off target. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
That's pretty big.